Hi, this is Kavya Christopher for Bangalore Times. I'm here today at Boho and with very interesting people. Let me introduce to you Alankar Panyan, welcome. Ragini Dwivedi, welcome.
Thank you.
And Akash.
Thank you.
Akash is very new to the entire thing, so welcome, big time. So let's talk about one, your association with each other. Ragini and Alankar, you know each other for years. And you have been part of movies together as well as on your own. So, can you take me through the entire journey? You.
See, we, in fact, I know Ragini since 2012. We had we were launching one of the premium brands out there for Sound United, which was like Denon Marazzo. So she was a showstopper. And since then, we have been in touch with each other. We are always looking out for an opportunity where we can work together. And then came in 2016 where PC Shaker brought up a good script. The Terrorist. So Terrorist is the first movie what we need to get.
Okay. You like the script and you like the casting? What was it about the film?
No, everything worked together because we were looking for a female-centric story. It worked within our budgets also. And it is a thriller. So if you look at it, it is still the end. You don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
So it really figured out. Unfortunately, it didn't do well in the theaters because of other reasons. But trust me, we record all our money through a satellite and digital.
Oh, that's right.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
In fact, you were the only guy, first venture, we didn't make any losses.
Okay.
And that's because of these two people like PC Shaker and Ragini together.
All right. Well, come back to your other movies, but Ragini, tell me about Alankar. What was your association like? What did you find in him as a producer? That
I'll tell you what. When we started our journey together in 2012, we were two people who were really passionate for anything that we did, right? And I've always believed that for anybody to come together and try and do something, your ideologies have to match. Your personalities have to match. You have to really want similar things or have like the same thought process where it comes from. So when we did the show together, we got to chatting. We exchanged ideas, and it was a very initial conversation. The production was never in a play. It was always like he became really close to my family. I became really close to his family, and there were conversations about the same things, topics, our interests were same, and we both were. I was just getting to like a space in the industry where I wanted to create some sort of a difference in terms of content, and I wanted to start doing different things because I was a part of big commercial films, right?
right.
So when we started chatting on the creative front, things, obviously he also, I think a lot of people know this, but he also comes from a film background. His family has been into distribution and finance of films, but he was never into it technically. So when we discussed it, I thought that it would be really interesting for us to start something really different and innovative. So that's when the conversation of starting this. Then this is not now. This is 2012. Today, people are talking about content-driven films and stories and ideas and everything. But it was in 2014. So we did The Terrorist in 16, I think. But we were talking about it then. This is about exactly like 10 years ago, right? When there wasn't like this outburst of OTT, or there wasn't this outburst of, different kinds of stories being told, or female-centric films and stuff like that. So it was very intriguing. They wanted to set a platform with Iranian Films and with us collaborating to do something where we could really talk about good stories, talk about medium budget films. Nobody was talking about it then. We were one of the first people to like, okay, let's do this. And then when while discussing this, we happened to bump into PC Shaker. PC Shaker had this idea of this very constrained, very strong subject and very constrained film. It was made at a limited budget. It was shot in a limited number of days. Locations were limited. Idea was to be able to create this kind of content which would be viewed by people in a different way, not just a regular commercial film, hero hai, heroine hai, kind of. So it started from that, and that's how we were like, okay, let's do something together. And I was like, if we have this idea together, let's do it. And he was more than happy to produce it. And then, the terrorist happened. And we were already building a very strong, very different kind of a bond because we both knew. I've always wanted to be a producer. I just started my start at it now. I'm starting. This is my dream for the last, say, 10 years. And now I think it's formulating because it took me a while to be able to set my work around in team as well. But we did this during terrorism. One of the reasons why I told him, I said, listen, you have to set up your production house, you have to start this company because we're going to make films like that. And it started with that idea and we were able to deliver that thought. So it started with that thought. And here we are. So we've always been very like-minded people and we've always wanted to do things a little differently. Do things that people wouldn't have thought of doing. So I think it just comes back to the thought again of people coming together with like-minded ideas, always come together to move.
That's half the battle won, right? Once you're on the safe page, you already know that, this is where we want to go. The direction is set. Speaking about other films that you have been part of or have backed in the last few years, what has been your experience, or rather, what have been your learnings and the way forward?
See, the major learning what I heard or learned is Terrorist was our sole productions. So we were the only producer that time.
Okay.
Then we went into a co-production kind of tag. We were financing movies and we had the co-producer tag. And that was a heavy learning for us. Because either you own the movie,
okay,
and we have no idea what's going on. And all the movies are high budget and recovery was an issue.
Okay.
So the only learning after 5 years or 6 years is if you have the money and if you have the story, go solve it.
I mean, that was the intention, but
that is.
Yeah, that was the initial intention of it. And then, with the offers that we received also were not small offers or with associations like that. So
it was lucrative. It seemed lucrative, but it didn't.
Yeah, see, the question why we went into that mode is because you can be a part of 6 movies at the same time, rather than being one movie. So we got carried away. So we were present in Tamil, Hindi, as well as in Kannada, and doing co-production, etc. So we didn't look at how it was going. That's basically we didn't know, and that was hard learning what we had later.
Are you still recovering?
It's to very frank, yes. We are still recovering our amount. A lot of legal cases are going.
Okay.
So, but yes, people are trying to make future movies and try to ensure the payments are adhered to, but it's a long process. This is what we intended for. We did it as a business thing. You put in money, you make a movie, okay, then whatever said and done, you go for the next one. But this never happened that way.
Sure, yes.
This is what happens with Ragini Trivedi goes away from your life. And then she comes back.
And then
Rolex comes back. Rashmi comes
once
back.
she's come back, now what is happening?
So now, son. See, now we know how movie production happens in depth later. So keeping that in mind, we are looking out for a good scripts. And we are very clear, like 6 months should be the maximum time. Once you start and once you get into the theater with 6 months. And because of these learnings, we know everybody in the OTT campus are like industry. So it's easier for us now because we know what sells, how it sells, and it's much easier. So we are still looking out for a good script, which I think in a matter of in a month or two, we will finalize one or two.
So you mentioned you figured out OTT, especially in the Kannada films and web series. There seem to be no takers. This is a constant complaint. What have you figured out that we can also share with people?
No, but see, what has happened is that if you look at the movie like the recent movie of Rishabh Shetty, that's So From Shetty. Because the movie did well, Rajveer Shetty, sorry. So since it did well in the theaters, there were a lot of buyers. The question now is, it's high time that we also need to prove that our character is good. And unfortunately, I was part of certain movies which was pre-sold to most of the OTT platforms and didn't do well in the theaters. Those went for very high budgets.
Right.
And so I can't tell anything out of it because I was part of it. So that brought down a lot of Kannada movies there. So we also made some mistakes.
Yeah, right.
But in terms of now, I think it's also being corrected. And now we know what the OTT guys look for. And we also pitch into that. Like these are the ideas what we have. And they also give us suggestions how to go about it. So it's a work in progress with that launch.
Yeah, tricky.
But yes, it is not that easy.
I feel like a lot of false promises were made to the platforms in terms of the content. I strongly believe that we don't lack creativity in any which way. We just lack quality making things in a certain way because the world is moving really fast. If you see the quality of content that is being produced in terms of the quality. So if you're shooting something, for example, 4K today, and this comes from a space of me now getting into that. So it comes from working whatever that we are speaking at platform. What he's saying is right there. More than happy to take Kannada content, but it just has to be the quality that other languages are making as well. So, and we don't lack anything. It's just that we're forming a syndication of people. People are forming their own groups and trying to, do this in-house business that is happening. कि तुम मेरा दोस्त को तो तुमको तुम्हारे picture sale कर देता हूँ, ये ले लेता हूँ, this percentage upfront. Which I think is okay. See, we're in the business of money making. We're in the business of producing stuff, doing whatever that we're doing, right? But in this business, anyone wants to make money, does want to support their friends is great. But in lieu of that, what is happening is maybe we're losing out on the actual content, the quality, because you're slashing budgets, you're giving your friends budgets, people that you know, people that are paying you a little bit more commission, which is unfortunate. But when you talk about it on a south level or national level, people are saying, why are these manipulative things happening? It shouldn't be happening, right? It's really important for us to understand that sometimes you have to prioritize content so that it prioritize the quality. Sometimes you have to prioritize other people doing a good work. Support your people. I am a for. Why are we know each other for more than 10, 12, 15 years now, okay? But even if we work together, not work together, I'm always a well-wisher. I will always, if I said something right or wrong, you can ask him. I would always tell him, I said, this is the family to me. This isn't going the right. So, and see, everybody makes good decisions, bad decisions. But what I feel is in our industry, we just need to focus on growth right now of the industry, which in turn will be beneficial to everyone. They're not doing that. We're being very self-centered. We're very self-centric. We are saying, we're being very selfish like that. It's not the case. The priority should be given to content. The priority should be given to a good film. One, and also money should be spent on the quality of content in any kind. Because we don't lack anything. Sandalwood has some, and how is it possible that a writer, director, actor from Sandalwood is doing amazing work outside?
Yeah.
There has to be something that we're not doing right here. Because we have the best technicians, we have the best writers. Like I'm working with some of the most amazing young people right now on the content that we're building for our company. But it's unfortunate, as I feel like, if this whole syndication that is happening on platforms as well, it shouldn't happen. Think bigger. Only when you think bigger and be able to achieve at least 80%. But this is something that I feel that is happening in the industry.
Sure.
Yeah. So is it important to build some sort of a coexisting business because of the situation in your fields, in the movie industry? Is it important for each of you to have another business to support your passion?
Yeah.
Obviously.
And that's what you're doing here today.
Obviously. So, yeah, what you said makes sense because we always wanted to be in the entertainment industry.
Right.
So, what is entertainment? Like gathering of people. So, what we thought was, let's get into the rest of our businesses. So, luckily, we have about 10 outlets of rest of us across Bangalore. So, both on the hotspots of Bangalore. One thing what we like to stress upon is, this is not an ordinary restaurant. Since we are from the film background, we wanted to ensure that we have an editorial team which will talk to many of the movie makers, and we'll have a teaser cut for 45 to 100, and that will be in tune to our clubs, which will be played
In all your
in all the clubs.
Okay.
So imagine today we have about 3 lakh people coming in on a monthly basis to all our pubs. We could plan to go up to 20 outlets. So imagine about 10 lakh people. So 10 lakh people sitting in our place and watching your teasers with the excellent screen, with the LED screen and the rest of the music is coming in. That perspective changes. Oh my God, look at the way it looks. Because he's sitting like in a theatre in our place. And that gives a lot of eyeballs towards, okay, which movie to watch the coming Friday or the coming Saturday.
Right.
So that's what we wanted to do.
It will be open only to Kannada film teasers or anything
It
else?
will be because Bangalore is
Pan-years. Okay,
a
fine.
lot of people coming in. So but yeah, we will give importance to kind of the dear from there.
No.
We'll also, and with that other languages also can be showcased.
It is a very interesting idea of visibility. Their visibility is so important. And when he mentioned about this concept and this idea to me, I was really thrilled because having an amalgamation like this, of music, entertainment today, also visibility is really important. Also, I think to be able to connect with people is so important. And people, the whole culture of F&B has become huge today, right? And because I myself am such a foodie. Like we both love eating, and we both are social people. This isn't like when he came up with this idea of the Seven Tigers and this whole thing of bringing all different kinds of entertainment places together. I was like, great, I'm in for this food for sure. And I think it's awesome. It's a very good idea of today. Visibility is so important. Bringing people together is so important, and everybody's going out. Like the whole culture of entertainment, food, beverage has changed so much over a period of time. Like today, there's no the concept of Saturday, Sunday anymore.
Yeah, every day people.
Yeah, people want to eat out. People want to try new places. People want to try different cuisines. Like who kind of cuisines that you're seeing today in the country, in the city, is insane. It's unbelievable. Like it does, and it's not the scale. It's the quality of service and it's the quality of food and what you're providing and the ambience that you're providing to people is all that it takes. It's just not even about having either somebody's doing a massive 5-acre space or somebody's doing like a 500 square foot place, right? So it's so interesting how this whole revolution is happening and it's happening so quickly. So that's true. It's a very interesting industry to be a part of. Like I always wanted to be, we've had so many like Bangalore Times events, food awards, every time. Like it's so interesting for us to be able to see the growth. You must be seeing this so much because of the Nightlife Awards and the food awards and all, no? And
So that brings me to what is happening, the business angle of it. You have a new person you're teaming up with, not so new. I think you know each other for forever, at least for as long as he's been around, since you were small. So what has this connection?
Now
he's the baby tiger of the 7th.
Yeah, tell me more about him and what you know of him and how you think he is going to be part of this entire business. Not you.
I am. I'm very excited for this one. Like I have. We never really discussed career or work ever. It was always family, and I see him for 100% one day in a year. That's his birthday every year. And besides that, I think we've just maybe interacted once or twice casually. But every year, one day in a year, I'm spending time with him. That's his birthday. So it's been from the time I think I know Alambar. This is also a very interesting story that the same year that we associated and we worked together, it happened to be his birthday, and he couldn't make it for some reason. And we've just gotten to know each other, and we families, and we just like met everybody. And I was just talking to him casually, and he's like sounding very low. I'm like, is everything okay? Fine. I can't make it for my son's birthday for some reason. Because I'm stuck at some work. There's some commitment that I can't. Because he'd leave the world for it. I know that. That's the most beautiful thing about their relationship. They're like friends, like buddies. Scary sometimes, like too much information sharing. But that's okay. I think I'm really close to my father like that, right? So So I just happened to, okay, I'm like, okay, let me just drop by. And I'd not officially met the family and not seen him, but I had heard of and spoken to. And so I just landed up at his birthday party. And everyone was shocked looking at me. Like, what is Ragini Dwivedi doing at, this birthday party? So everyone was really taken aback. And then I called him from there. I was like, listen, I'm here. He's like, you did this? And he happened. I mean, what are friends for? And it just, I think, made our bonds stronger, spread the connect with the family with him. He's very close to mom and dad. So I think relationships should be like that. So I've seen him like
That's a bit.
so much. And I love, I've seen it grow into this very mature, very smart person. I honestly believe that he's very smart, and I think he's quick learner, and he'll do fantastically well because of that. The willingness to learn something new is very strong in him, and I think it comes from obviously the dad and the family. It is very enterprising at such a young age to be able to understand. Obviously, guidance around us is really important, but for us to be able to have the ability or the keenness to learn now, that is really important. I feel that when we start at a young age, we can groom ourselves, we can learn with our experiences. I think that's because I started really young. So I think that it's the right time for you to venture into something, and it really interests them.
Yeah.
It's something that he wants to do and builds. Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask you one question. So, yes, there is guidance. You have your father, you have Ragini here telling you, I mean, at least giving you the expertise that comes with everything that you are getting into or have already gotten into. But your age group is a very different kind of, it's a new specimen, if you can call it that. So how are you seeing? I mean, I think there is enough to learn from him also, him and this entire generation for us as well. So how are you seeing the entertainment business? How are you seeing hospitality? Is it anything different from what your parents have told you? Any learnings or anything that you have found?
Yeah, it's a bit different compared to then and now. But right now, when our group is all just say entertainment, or mainly hospitality, they're all like clubbing and weekends.
Yeah.
Even entertainment. So if you're both are clubbed together, slowly then encourage.
Nice. So where do you see yourself? Now you already have your business going. So where do you see yourself? Do you bring in maybe the music angle or the food angle? Where are your interests?
I think hospitality, first step is food. Next step would be music, entertainment,
Okay.
lifestyle.
What's your favorite kind of food?
Sorry?
What's your favorite kind of food?
Anything?
Exactly.
Biryani guy. Indian. He's a biryani guy. Any guy like biryani. Indian. More like
I like the first answer. Anything that tastes good and it's also very mood pertaining, no?
Yes.
No, is it really pertaining? Yeah, food is so.
So now it's like final drizzling. What is it? What is the most?
Coffee.
Coffee. Okay, super.
Oh yeah.
Great. I wish you do really well and all the best to you, especially
Thank you.
with enough guidance and teach them also what to do and where to go.
Yeah, I think you have because I've seen Jeru also growing up. Like my first film was with her daughter,
Alright.
and now she's all grown up. Madhukari, yeah. The kid is Madam's daughter.
Yeah, you can subtitle it.
Yeah, but yeah, so I think it's a very good takeout. Like all of you all now take your food very differently.
Yeah.
Like it's a very
All want that like trending for the item. So
what is Gen Z food about?
no, trending. Like all on Instagram. Today it's you burgers, come on, everyone see that person.
Such is it?
What?
It's the food that you want to eat inspired by all the viral
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Majority is that.
Yeah.
And one thing what he did tell us is like, what do you want to do? He says that half the day it's a waste of time and think because rest of our stars were about 4 or 5. So he says, what do you bring for the first half?
Okay. Valid
That's a
question.
valid question. So I don't know what do you want to do on that. So he told, why don't you make it as a cafe,
Okay.
high-end cafe,
Gotcha.
and have the best cafes there at the affordable pricing, and you will get the crowd coming in.
Yeah.
So these things we haven't talked about.
Yeah.
And they know, and trust me, the names what they put up here, It's very difficult for me to pronounce the name also. It's like that.
Are you coming up with all the names?
No, just my guess.
Yeah.
It comes up. Then mix with that too. Let's do this flavor. It's your baby, you do it. So that's it.
Yeah, I wish you also a lot of learning.
Oh yeah.
The next time we meet, you should be like, on terms with everything that they're talking about. That'll be good.
And I'm the middleman.
You'll be there. It's fine. Great. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining me.